Hey everyone, like Autumn Puff mentioned, we have an exciting double feature for you guys, both games featuring CyanKingKRuel opening up with a great set against Crovy. Ray, what do you think about these two competitors?
These two are both 1-1 in sets in the standings of this pool right now. KRuel has a 3-0 win over Hotline and a loss against me, and Crovy took that loss against Box, but also scored the win over Hotline. So definitely both of these guys going to be looking to go up in the standings here and take this set. You don't want to be taking many losses here. I think we've probably got a pretty even match. I'm not sure how often these guys have met in like West Coast tournaments in the past, but Crovy definitely knows the Yoshi matchup, but KRuel, I mean, no joke of a competitor. We've seen some really good stuff out of him.
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup because Falcon versus Yoshi is known for being very aggressive, very back and forth with these massive combos, as KRuel immediately showing us here. But both these guys are also kind of known for being very careful, safe players and really picking their spots. So I don't know what the tempo of this match is going to look like.
Yeah, I couldn't believe how many up airs KRuel got in that combo and was still able to continue it. But Crovy catching the double jump with the up smash, going to even things up really quick. Both of these
Really
guys
smart nair there to make use
super
of the fact
familiar
that
with
Yoshi's out of.
their characters' punish games. They just and look at that, the up smash, get him right off the stage. Can he seal?
But
out
he misses the
guard?
edge guard. No, nice evasion there by Crovy to go high, and he catches up with the exact same thing. Up smash to call it the double jump.
KRuel maybe taking a second to recompose himself and think about how he can approach this differently to avoid those up smash callouts. Crovy just going for it again, and the grab from KRuel not coming through.
Oh, I love that reverse nair. Yoshi's reverse nair, very deceptively large, and you can sometimes just throw it out across the stage.
You see KRuel going for the jump read there with the forwarder. Some interesting stuff there. He's already trying to call stuff out from Crovy and sort of get a handle on how he's going to get out of the corner again with no jump.
Very dangerous, yeah. Trying to get away with the invincibility, saves himself with a down. Be smart. Crovy immediately getting back aggressive, jumping back onto the stage with a dare.
Yeah, the pressure just hasn't stopped from Crovy even after that misplayed edge guard, and he's gonna go for a pivot.
I don't know if that was necessary, but
it looked like I was gonna say pivot ledge grab, but he like cut me off.
Yeah,
did the up air.
Crovy a bit of a flashy player. Doesn't always. Barely messed up that up B. I think he might not have had any choice, stuck between a rock and a hard place there. Those jabs, such great coverage in this matchup. Really cool Yoshi technology. And there, KRuel finds the fair, turning this around. Up smash, and suddenly Crovy's off stage.
He missed his up tilt there, but because tech roll takes so long, he was able to just get a second one. That being said, though, Crovy has turned things around here and started a punch of his own, but waiting a little bit too long, going for a tech chase attempt on the top line.
This is so close. Just runs up with the up smash. And now he's another chance of the combo, misses the tech chase, finds an up air, and finds another up air. I think this will do it. So back and forth on that last stock. These guys both finding massive combos and dropping them at the critical moment.
Did he catch the jump there at the end, or did KRuel just recognize he was too far away to make it back after that up air? I really couldn't tell.
I think he caught the jump. Like some move broke his armor, and then he landed the up air.
Oh, okay.
He did one up air that broke the armor, and then he did that reverse hook up air to kill him.
KRuel taking a second here before going into the next match. Very close, and also like a pretty quick game there. Just sort of back and forth. There wasn't actually that much patient neutral going on. Crovy going for their taunt cancel Falcon kick and messes up the input, giving KRuel a free punish. Let's see how far he can take this. The forward tilt to forwarder is going to do it. Cleans up a whole stock off of that immediate error from Crovy.
Yeah, Crovy had some fantastic DI there, honestly, but Falcon's techs and ways of getting out of pressure are just a little slow, and once Yoshi's on him, he really can't get away, even if he manages to get up hit stun. But as I say that, KRuel missing this fastfall down air edge guard, and Crovy immediately turns it around. Look at this punish.
Yeah, he dropped the
entire stock so fast.
He dropped his punish there for a sec, but Falcon is just so fast. He was able to keep up with the Yoshi tech roll and keep it going. I like the down air from KRuel there and just armoring through that down air from Crovy. Nice punish on the Falcon punch too. The move has a lot of ending lag.
Guys seem to be having a tough time evading the other's respawn invincibility, which could put KRuel at a big advantage here, up 3 stocks to 2. He's gonna have more opportunities to use that. Crovy needs to somehow break the serve. That shielding on the side platform not working for him. Finds his fast fall fair though. This could be a stock.
Oh,
Yeah, fair
wow.
to dare. Interesting combo
That is
there.
not something you see often.
Yeah, Yoshi's
Crovy
so
using
heavy.
the top platform this time to run away during the invincibility, and somehow he got out of there.
Yeah, that was cool. He takes him kind of all around the stage, but immediately gets called out. Now off stage, and great placement on that egg. Perfect. And KRuel survive Crovy's invincibility though. He keeps going high with these jumps, manages to make it work this time, fading back so far, so fast.
It's a big back air into up tilt for KRuel. Can he make this into a stock? Turnaround forward is gonna do it. It's exactly how we saw him end his set against Hotline, that back air into double jump turnaround forward air combo.
Yeah, that classic Yoshi combo that can kill people out of absolutely nowhere, and it's very difficult to DI out of because it's just going to kill you straight into the blast zone. No options to mix up your RP, no way to DI out of it. Just incredibly lethal. KRuel evening it up at 1-1.
Yeah, KRuel doing a really good job that game, just sealing out all of the punishes. Crovy, I think maybe had a couple like missed opportunities, but he also had times when he was like dropping the punish, but then just continuing to keep the pressure on. He just needs to maybe be a bit more careful of these like really aggressive plays that KRuel has been making in neutral, and also watch out for getting his high single hit aerials double jump armored.
Yeah, I wonder if Crovy might consider trying to slow down the pace of neutral a little bit here, because it seems like he is just kind of getting caught by random aerials from Yoshi while running around. Because Falcon's hurtbox is so big, is always a danger. KRuel finding this fair, but can't get anything off it. Weird nair from Crovy. Trying to call out probably a jump, but it doesn't work. Great patience from KRuel. The anti-airs him to go up a stock, but 126, how can he get away? Wow, that was cool. Double jumps, yeah. That was actually really smart. I'm not sure I've ever seen that from a Yoshi before.
Oh, and the
great parry.
Yeah, the classic Yoshi crouch parry. You just wait. And his
expected him
hurt
to
box
up
is
tilt,
so low during that crouch. Allows you the opportunity to have a larger parry window. KRuel, though, finds himself in the corner against a wall of Falcon backers at 130. There's not a whole lot you can do against that as Yoshi. It's really tough to get out of that position when you don't have access to that double jump armor.
Immediately finds him off the respawn. Oh,
The
what is
edge
this?
cancel.
KRuel jumps off, edge cancels by accident, and dies himself. These guys trading stocks, not at all what KRuel wanted there, but he just immediately finds the fair on the respawn since he died second. He gets the invincibility first.
Oh, and again, the double jump armor is doing so much for KRuel right now. Crovy keeps hitting these like high single hit aerials. And KRuel just finding his way in.
I like that taunt cancel there from Crovy, but isn't able to find anything out of it.
Finds a dash dance grab, yeah. But not really able to convert, and it ends up turning into KRuel's punish. Oh my gosh, somehow Crovy made it out of that situation.
Just for the America, F-throw dare, and somewhere
Yeah.
on last stock, 2 minutes in. And Crovy survived this invincibility. Needs to be careful here.
He's doing so much like movement while KRuel is just sitting on the top plat doing nothing.
Yeah. Constantly running around, but KRuel walling him out of center stage, forcing him to stay in the corner, and just smashes him.
Maybe reading the lunch roll there. KRuel seems like he's very read heavy right now in this set, but it's paying off right now.
Crovy moving incredibly fast, but KRuel not at all intimidated, just throwing out moves right where Crovy's about to be.
Yeah, it's just call out after call out right now.
Both these guys taking a moment to think between games. I don't think KRuel plays any other characters whatsoever, so he's not considering a character switch here on the counter pick. He's just thinking about where he wants to be.
Maybe he is, though, because Crovy with Pikachu counter pick out of nowhere.
Yeah, Crovy's been practicing this Pikachu in friendlies, but it's kind of an interesting pick here. KRuel decent at the Pikachu matchup, and it's not mostly Yoshi players that I've seen complain a lot about Falcon. I have to see. Crovy may have practiced this a lot with.
I mean, he's down 1-2 here, right? So he's got to be confident in this pick if his back is against the wall, and this is what he goes for.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure he knows something.
And you see so far in this match, KRuel has already opened him up like three separate times, but hasn't found the stock off of it quite as easily as he was against Falcon. So maybe that's sort of what Crovy's playing at here.
But, you know, Crovy's punish game is going to be a lot weaker as Pikachu than it was against Falcon too, so that's
Yeah.
going to be the big obstacle for him to overcome, how to kill Yoshi. He goes down 3 stocks to 4, 68%. As Falcon, this would just be, you know, one hit, but as Pikachu, you're going to need to find a few openings.
Crovy
Like that running
trying
fast
to-
hold dare, gets armored again.
That's going to do it.
Yeah. We're tied up, 3 stocks to 3.
I'm really interested to see how Crovy approaches the punish game in this matchup. If he hits like a low percent grab, those could be
no
very
DI
vital.
on that dare, but KRuel just misses the down B. Down B, kind of an odd choice there. He meant to do something.
Maybe just
Zero, always a
didn't think
little
about
tricky
the
for
platform.
Pikachu.
And he armors through the up smash, going for up tilt back air that time.
Edge
Quite
guard
gonna do it.
opportunity.
He had the right read, but it just didn't work. You hate when that happens against Pikachu. It can be so frustrating.
Yeah, I think once you let Pikachu get into that perfect position where he has so many options and he's so close to the ledge, it's kind of like you've already lost the edge.
Oh, but Crovy caught the jump there.
Wow, I didn't think that fair caught the jump. Great awareness from Crovy, realizing that and immediately comboing off stage for the kill. Crovy now up 3 stocks to 2 with this counter pick. This is working out great for him. The nair from KRuel. KRuel suddenly struggling to take this stock.
Yeah, he's just not finding the right hit. And Crovy with the defensive up Bs, but gets called out on that panic up tilt a little bit there. KRuel just fully ready for that. And look at the well-timed double jump from KRuel there during Crovy's invincibility.
Oh, I love that
as
slow
Pika's in
fall
range.
there. That's a really difficult recovery for Pikachu to edge guard. Those eggs to the ledge. Interesting egg bait there. I don't know if that was on purpose or what. Manages to
He forced a
trade
grab
pretty
release.
well. Yeah. Defends himself. Ooh, goes for that.
Not the best up B from Crovy though.
Yeah, goes for that
KRuel
fair off
now up
stage,
2-1.
but manages to get back and get the fair. This is a tough position to recover from.
Up tilt should do it.
Yeah.
He caught the jump with that. KRuel
It's
trying to throw an
last
egg,
stock.
just get anything on the board.
KRuel a single stock away from taking this big win over Crovy. That'll mean a lot for him. Crovy, of course, trying to redeem this Pikachu switch, keeping it even so far. He finds the stock, gets a grab. This is big, building a lot of damage here. Can't find the re-grab though. It's a sort of awkward position for Pikachu. And Crovy using a lot of these up airs.
Tilt into Nair, not getting the tech chase off of that though. Just forwarding towards him on the platform. Starting a punish there. That Nair came so late, but KRuel didn't double jump out. It's at 82%
Yeah, Crovy
now.
just letting him get back to the ledge. Run up there. This is so much damage. Down
He's
B
still
keeps
keeping him in the
safe.
corner, and Wispy keeping him in the corner too. Just pushing him off back onto the ledge. How is KRuel going to get around these backers? He's at such a high percent. Crovy with the up
breaks
smash armor break into a
KRuel
tech
just can't
chase.
get out. He's been stuck on the ledge over and
Oh,
over
and that's
over,
going to do
finally.
it. Wow, Crovy doing such a good job of keeping him pinned down in the corner there. It really gets tough for Yoshi once you get out of that armor like percent range and it starts getting broken. It's a lot harder to just fight your way out of that situation.
Crovy looking really good with this counter pick. So hard to kill him. He had so many good recoveries. What do you think? What do you think KRuel needs to do to adapt here to this character switch? I didn't expect it.
I find it really interesting that both of them take their chips off of the characters. It's like maybe they know something we don't about some mystery counter pick that KRuel has here for the Pikachu, because it really does seem like he's thinking about a switch of some kind, right?
Well, KRuel was doing it when he had the option to pick first.
Yeah, that's true. He might just be taking the time to sort of gather himself and think about what he did wrong in that match and how he wants to adjust in the next one. But I'm really not sure, because he was getting so much mileage in the Falcon matchup just off of some like really aggressive plays and callouts in neutral. That type of thing, like it might be a little bit harder to set up the right move against Pikachu to lead into that 0 to death punish. Maybe KRuel's punish game against the floaty characters not looking quite as strong as maybe what he gets against like a fast faller like Falcon.
Yeah, it's certainly not as straightforward. I think one of Yoshi's strengths in these matchups, like Kirby and Pikachu, is the strength of his punish game, but it's nowhere near as easy as it is against Falcon, you know, where you can just do up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up smash. It really requires a some great tech chasing, some great follow-ups, some great awareness of the percents and situations to be able to get these kills against Pikachu. And you have to kind of have the neutral go the way you want to set those kills up, and Crovy maybe just not getting it to him.
They are finally getting
let's
back
see if
into
we
it
can
here.
See these adjustments. Yeah, sticking
Game
with the Yoshi.
5.
Game 5. What are we gonna see? KRuel using these double jumps
Going for a
very
down
aggressively. Yeah, it's just fishing for down B. It looks like, oh, finds this fair. This could be big.
That's for the weak nair a little bit too low there. He found that reverse nair, but just didn't really get anything off of it. This could be huge though. But Crovy DI'd so
look
far,
at that DI.
all the way back to where he started. Unbelievable. And it's gotta feel so hopeless sometimes when that type of thing happens, like, against a player with DI as strong as Crovy's.
Yeah, KRuel kind of missing these edge guards. Honestly, I feel like that's been the biggest decider there. That one recovery, Crovy just went so high and then just started falling down onto the stage, and KRuel
with the taunt.
taunting, finally taking the
Yeah,
stock. Maybe
Crovy,
feeling a little frustration.
He tried to like run all the way underneath and through him, and KRuel ended up coming down with his back air to wall him out and got like a reverse hit because of how far Crovy had ran. But it was kind of funny how he sealed that kill. Armoring through the up smash here, KRuel trying to get something started, and the crouch parry again. Going for the dash attack.
Dash attacks him off stage.
It might have been better to wait for a tech
chase. Yeah, I was really thinking. The Pikachu brain was thinking, oh, I'm getting tech chased here. No, dash attacks them off stage. Now Crovy. These guys really able to put an edge guard together. It seems like this is a matchup that's quite difficult on that front from both sides. Pikachu going back to top
I had a feeling
platform.
KRuel would up smash
Staying
there.
careful.
He's at that percent where if you call a jump out with that up smash, Pikachu is just gonna disintegrate off of the screen. And maybe you can
that Ike with that up air.
You can maybe take risks like that if you're not worried about your opponent killing you off of a single whiff punish.
And so far, KRuel just finding a lot of percent with these
and there's the up smash.
Neutral airs. Just drifting in with nairs, not really finding any big combos, but if you're the one that's getting the hits, maybe it's not such a problem.
Crovy's setting him up.
Grab.
An edge guard here with the back throw, but he just starts rolling.
And here we can see, so we did hear about this. There were some technical difficulties experienced in this match. You can see this rolling back and forth from Crovy. That was due to his Z button was stuck down, so he couldn't stop shielding. Any left or right input is just going to result in him rolling. He's just stuck in place. And,
controller broke mid-match. He swapped controllers, and now they're recreating the situation that KRuel had there, that downer opening on the shield, and KRuel almost finding a huge punish off of it.
I wonder if he could have fared there to kill him. It looked so close. Manages to just barely even recover himself. And a down B. KRuel, obviously a big fan of these down Bs. Keeping him safe many times.
It's like an anti-air, but upside down. And here we see that dash attack again from KRuel. In another situation where he maybe could have had a tech chase going on, and Crovy forward smash breaking the armor at 161. Finally going to take that stock.
Yeah, KRuel seems to get most of his openings here from these DJC.
Still up by a lot though, and that up air is going to do it.
Yeah, KRuel now one stock away from sealing this match after this big counter pick from Crovy. Seems like KRuel's mostly figured it out. Hasn't been getting these combos, but has been getting a lot of chip damage with these nairs. Drifting across the stage. Colin trying again with his down B. Crovy not having any of it.
Yeah, and he's all over him with the tech chase. The forwarder, that's keeping so much pressure on Yoshi. He crouch canceled the up tilt and ended up getting out of the combo because of it, though. Armor break, up tilt, nair instead of the back air because the back air is stale. I don't know if that's the right option there or not. But really interesting on the spot thinking from Crovy. And the forward smash, gonna take that stock. He's only got 29%, so he's kind of evened things up for himself here.
Yeah, that great conversion there, great edge guarding from Crovy has suddenly brought this to a Game 5 last stock scenario. Pikachu versus Yoshi. What's gonna happen
by accident.
Here? Yeah, using that single zip up.
Still trying to recover from that. Just find some ground and. Yeah.
Up smash, the up smash.
On the tech chase, he's ready for it.
Look at this combo.
What he finds the grab. Is that gonna be it? Oh, and
he tried.
That was so well timed.
That's it. He just waits him out.
Oh my gosh, Crovy
taking it Game 5, 2 wins with his Pikachu.
Wow.
What a turnaround.
Such a close set, and just What a beautifully timed up air to end things with Crovy there. I think we're going to see it again here. Waiting out
Waits
full
him out
duration.
completely.
And on like the first possible frame, he hits him after the end of the armor. That is such a disciplined edge guard from Crovy there. Really good stuff. And definitely a play that deserves the set win.
Great execution here from Crovy. Just punishing Yoshi off stage again and again. Turning it around. Found that massive combo to bring it back from 2 stocks to 1. Yeah, just found those repeated up smashes. It seemed like KRuel just not quite ready to deal with those up smashes. Shields the first one, but gets caught trying to act out of shield on the second. So Crovy manages to take it extremely close set. Very well played from both these players. And quite the show.
Gotta love the America combo. He got so many of those punishes where he caught the jump. Anyway, though, as we said, that was not the only set we have for you today. We do also have KRuel playing up against Box coming up here shortly. So stick around for that.
So this should be our second match featuring KRuel, maybe looking for the run back here after that very narrow loss against Crovy. Box here also probably looking for the run back after his 3-0 loss to a Yoshi of the same color in Hotline. Looking to redeem himself in this matchup. Generally considered Kirby favored, but of course Yoshi has tons of tricks and options that he can use to try and tilt the odds back in his favor. We're going to have to see how many of those tricks KRuel has, whether or not Box can take advantage of Kirby's strengths in the matchup. Hey, what do you think?
I'm wondering if Box's style of neutral here will be any different from what we saw in the Hotline set, which was sort of very grounded and aggressive. Kirby really can make super good use of the multi-hit moves in this matchup if he's playing patiently, but we definitely will see KRuel being able to match that sort of patience. That's something he's very well versed in with this matchup. But maybe a little bit to his detriment so far here, as he's just been kind of running away and hasn't really gotten a lot started on Box yet.
Yeah, I honestly thought this was a hand warmer for the first 15 seconds with KRuel just kind of running away over and over.
He really likes this style of neutral where he kind of waits around on the side platform, then occasionally he'll try to double jump through Kirby and just get some damage off of like an armor.
Wait, and he does find this DJC fair kind of out of nowhere that he can just immediately convert into a down B, showing the power of Yoshi's punish game here. And Box now kind of needs to look for a way to fire back.
Isn't
Maybe one
KRuel
of the
again?
challenges of Yoshi, or as Kirby, finding a way to secure these stocks.
Oh, and a huge back air from KRuel, but it's not safe on hit at 0, and he gets up tilt punish. But finding a huge forward air, going really aggressive for the edge guard here, just knows
he really wants this edge guard, but it's just not possible. A little too greedy, I think.
I mean, he was at such a high percent, so you might as well go for it there, right? And finding the up smash, not quite gonna do it, but he's got him in a good position here. Oh, and just a little bit too early to pull the trigger. They're going for that double jump through the downer.
This is looking so close, but KRuel just not quite able to find his spot so far, although he is up in percent. Box looking for these DJCs, still playing this very grounded style. That nair, instant nair off the ground. Wow, calls out the end of that armor. Really nice play from Box. You can see Box is a very unorthodox style. You know, when you see people like picking up Crovy as a secondary for this matchup, you know, just pulling it out, they tend to play super top platforms, super high up in the air, just camping with dare. Box, much more aggressive. Picking with a style you might see kind of more like in Kirby vs. Pikachu or something like that.
And it really looked like he didn't do much there, but he got 45% off of those stray hits he found, which is a big deal in a matchup like this, especially for Kirby, who can't always find those 0-to-death punishes. Just being able to rack up that damage so you can land that up smash, or forward smash, sorry, or, you know, get him off stage and start breaking the armor. It's really important for Kirby here. And we see KRuel just kind of returning to this style of hanging out around the side platform and then occasionally double jumping towards him, and it's working out somewhat well for him right now, keeping it pretty even.
Box really loving these nairs. It was Yoshi's at high percent, just gonna
Yeah.
run around with these nairs, finds one that breaks the armor, and immediately F smashes to secure the stock. Any evade this ability though, 73%.
Going
Nice
for a shield drop.
Shield drop. That's a creative mix-up. Kirby will usually jump away there. Kind of expect.
Oh,
Yoshi
and
to jump
okay.
that.
He ends that punish with a nair, opting to just send Yoshi off of the stage. Kind of expecting like a down air tech chase after that, and KRuel
Just gets called out suddenly on his
Yeah.
last stock. You gotta feel a little risky here, but
Oh,
calls him
just-
out right
yeah,
back. with the
speaking of
F-smash.
callouts.
Dangerous situation here. Gets it with the DOC, but nairs out. These instant nairs keeping him safe over and over.
Yeah, and
Box
Box is playing with a
protecting himself.
huge lead right now.
Yeah, but
And
you
we're-
can never
we're-
feel too safe against Yoshi.
We're starting to get into those percentages though, where Yoshi's armor isn't really going to do much for him anymore. That being said, though,
He
KRuel
just
could
jumps
just
out and finds the fair.
at any moment he's ready to strike, and he
That's what I'm
steals the
saying.
game from Box.
You never feel safe against Yoshi, no matter the percentages. You can always find those single hits, convert into that fair. Such a massive playmaking tool that KRuel has available to him. And Box just not playing all that safe, willing to
It was
scrap, and
Off of a
sometimes that can
stray
be to his
reverse
detriment.
back air.
Yeah. And suddenly take the stock out of nowhere, but Box right back into it.
Oh,
Not
no.
intimidated, just calls him out. I think that neutral B, yeah, big input air. Probably trying to drift back and up B maybe.
I'm not sure, but yeah, I think he was dead off of that just as soon as it came out.
Yeah, since they turned him around so he wasn't facing the ledge. This
Box.
dare, I think he slightly mistimes it. and
Starting
goes
things
too
off well
early.
here. KRuel still manages to convert that, even after missing the tech chase, but doesn't get anything off of that down air. This Box at 80% here. He's definitely going to be looking for that up smash, but
Yeah, noses,
barely drifting out of the range.
noses percentages there. Nair will break armor there. I believe it's actually slightly over. Hey, we're going for another call out here, but this time he gets called out, finds the fair and Box looking dominant in this game. Obviously not happy with the result of that game one.
That stock is a
great edge
huge, huge deal for Box in this match here. It almost feels like he's sort of sealed it already, but you never want to let your guard down too much against Yoshi.
Yeah, and he's doing the right thing, just building up this percentage.
Yeah,
Knowing that as long as he can go into his final two stocks with a lot of percentage on Yoshi, he should be fine. Doesn't need to find anything tricky, doesn't need to be aggressive there, waits out that down B. Suddenly, KRuel is at 75%, massive
finding
mountain
so much damage off of these drills. The up tilt, he
Did he
has
get
no
the jump?
jump.
This might be a 4-stock. Finds it. Wow, no jump there. That up tilt was so late. Great play there from Box, completely turning it around after we had such an even game one. Now they're at one piece.
Yeah, what a vastly different result from the first match. Box just finding the 4 stock on KRuel. Caught him, of course, really early on that 3rd stock there with the double jump. KRuel just acting out of his double jump a little bit early and getting clipped by the Kirby forwarder to die at like 4%.
Yeah, KRuel had some unfortunate interactions there off stage. I imagine he'll be a little more careful going into this game 3. It was a 4-stock, but if a couple of those interactions had gone differently, it could have been a lot closer. So KRuel absolutely not out of it.
It looks like we're back to the comfort zone neutral for KRuel. But then out of nowhere, he'll just come in with the attack, and he caught Box with the forwarder there, but didn't follow it up on time, and Box putting his
breaks
own
the armor
huge
with the down
conversion
B.
together.
Doesn't manage to kill Yoshi with that great aerial drift, can still grab the ledge, but it is a ton of damage, and I loved how he used that perfect land. The up tilts, to perfect land on the side platform to more up tilts, really fun to do. Big combo there from Box. Go up here, but KRuel just finding these fairs. Nice fast fall fairs.
Box again going for the neutral air. KRuel parried it that time, but then just double jumped into a back air. Not a good trade for KRuel. He loses the first stock here in game 3.
Box finding this first stock. Ooh, but the tech in place, KRuel covering everything with that bear.
Yeah, that was a
Very
really good back air. The dash attack, that is a good trade for KRuel, evening it right back up. So
KRuel
already
taking no damage, and you can see Box just has no desire to hold on to that top platform. On the respawn, immediately starts running after KRuel, chasing him kind of around the stage. And now he has him in shield. That F smash immediately breaking the shield, going into more up tilts. Look at all this damage. Some nice combos for Box. It just F smashes him to take the stock. Wow, all off that shield break.
Yeah, he did a double back air, which was kind of an odd way to end the punish, but then he just caught the double jump anyway with the forward smash, and the whole stock here, KRuel just going for the up smash on that punish, not really taking it very far.
Box saying, look, I don't need to camp you out. If I find one up tilt, I'm going to take it all the way, and you need to be the one that's careful approaching me, no matter where I am on the stage. He's actually just out punishing the Yoshi here.
That could be a forward air, yeah, that's going to do it. I was just about to say, though, similar to the last KRuel set we watched where he played against Crovy, maybe we are seeing a little bit of a struggle from him to put together like super long punishes or even strings on floaty characters.
Yeah, his neutral is very good, but it doesn't seem like he has quite the explosiveness that Hotline was demonstrating. Even though he was able to win that head-to-head, the proficiency in the Kirby matchup, maybe not quite there. Finds the fair, but it's just going to trade. That wasn't a true combo, and Box recognized it immediately, acting with that super fast frame 3 nair. Finds a way out, and with no jump, that's just going to be the stock.
Another interesting thing just with the dynamic between KRuel and Hotline, you see when a Hotline has those explosive moments, they're always these big punishes. For KRuel, they're always big reads, right? It's like finding a forward air like that one that he goes for there, but not gonna work out that
just
time.
Steals the ledge.
Yeah. Definitely a very like read-heavy Yoshi though. Like he really likes to just try to make the big callouts and make those plays in pressure situations and times when he believes he knows where the opponent wants to be.
Constantly making those aggressive plays off stage. Earlier in the match, we saw them succeeding. Now in these last two games, much less successful. Box finding the edge off stage, and Box with these fantastic punishes himself. It seems like every up tilt is leading into at least 80%. And since KRuel's combos often aren't quite true, it's so easy for him to just get clipped by those super fast, massive disjointed up tilts and suddenly be the one getting comboed himself. Very dangerous for the Yoshi. And just to get away there, you can see Box looking for the up tilts, but here just finds it again. Pivot up tilt, great DI there from KRuel. Manages to find his way out even though he gets stuck in a roll. Only takes 68%, which for this match was pretty good. I think
but he didn't get the up tilt there.
Yeah, he did like a DJC up air or something. Really a mistake. Oh, the weak nair. Suddenly it's turned around.
And again, just going for the forward air. Box is so ready for it at this point, just hugging the stage wall, which is kind of a really hard spot to reach. Maybe KRuel could adjust by going for like a back air stage spike or something.
And these guys constantly fighting off stage. First stock is looking extremely scrappy. Tying it up with that run up nair. Not a lot of DI.
I love that down air that KRuel did there as a response to the edge shield from Box.
Yeah, he did it against Crovy too. Immediately called that out, showing that, look, you're not safe with his...
I don't think he has a jump here. Box letting him tech on the platform though, resetting that double jump. And KRuel
going for the standard combo. Box being very patient off stage, maybe a little too
careful.
Box just waits out all his jumps and then punishes with that back air. KRuel now going up to 2 off the edge of that.
That's the thing though, this whole stage so far, or this whole match so far, KRuel has been so proactive in the way he edge guards. He always has been going out early and swinging. So now Box has sort of been conditioned to have that fear in him. And maybe be a little bit too careful expecting KRuel to come out. He does find a forward smash though. Evens things up.
Yeah, the dare and then immediate S smash calls out the tech in place. Great coverage. Ooh, down tilt. Probably not what he wanted there.
That was such a weird looking forwarder from KRuel. He caught the jump again, but he had to go for the tech chase, so he's just going to end this combo with the nair.
And these great textbook combos from Box.
Wow!
And he just waits it out with the jumps, calls him out. KRuel going off stage again, hoping to get the fair.
The way he made it look like he was able to be whiff punished there and then just double jumped over the dash attack with the downer, I would have fallen for that bait too. Yeah. But KRuel finding a forward air and putting himself in the lead once more. Is he going to be able to hold on to this here? Oh, and into the drift, he went so far away from Kirby.
These guys pulling out all the stops. Great recovery there from KRuel, but over 100% uses that very slow get up ledge option. And
Box just needs
Box
one
plenty of
stock here.
time.
He's on the precipice of taking this set. KRuel taking a second to collect himself and then
the
immediately
down
just
B.
down being him out of nowhere.
Nice parry there, gets out of danger. Now kind of stuck in the corner. Okay, just runs out. Immediate DJC back in. Backers him off stage, but obviously can't follow up. Tries to get that hard read fair again. No dice this time, but again just goes in with the fair. This time,
He has no
Box
jump.
is ready. Yeah,
The
no
nair,
jump, but
forward smash. Oh my gosh. I can't believe he got out of that with the down B, and KRuel is going to take it with an up tilt up air and the taunt afterwards.
that can be so difficult to punish those situations when Yoshi doesn't have a jump, but he's at the center of the stage because Yoshi's aerial drift is just so high. It can be hard to
Yeah,
keep
and
him
it
away
really
from the
looked
ledge.
like Box was in a position to take the set right there, but he wasn't quite confident enough to go for like a weak into strong aerial combo. You know, either weak nair into back air or weak reverse back air into nair. Probably would have sealed it for him there, but he opted to end the combo early and gave KRuel the opportunity to escape from that situation.
This has got to be a tough situation here for Box. Looked like he had
It's a shield
that
break.
game. Finds a shield break, but isn't really able to get much out of it at all. Goes to this hard read S smash. Not of that either, and these guys are looking so even going into this game 5.
Box sort of playing a pivot up tilt neutral all of a sudden now.
Box has had these really fast pivot up tilts. Of course, they are a little dangerous against Yoshi. You can always call him out with the TJCs.
He's been finding a lot of those dash attacks this game, and the forward air on side flat gonna connect it to the upper to take the first stock for KRuel.
KRuel turning this around, finding these fairs in neutral. Those have been his ticket. Waiting, 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 and then when he sees that opportunity, going in with a fair that sets up these massive combos.
Wow, how did he get that parry?
Parry. I think he did a parry shield drop on top.
Yeah, he landed on the top flat, and then the Z cancel became the shield, and then the shield became the shield drop. That was so smooth, and he just happened to time it so perfectly to get that parry.
Yeah, somehow finds his way over Kirby to get this
Again,
recovery
the forward
and the
air.
instant forward air.
Box naring his way out of that combo though, and KRuel just didn't make it back there.
A little input air there, a little
Throwing
slockiness with that
the
up
egg
B.
a bit early.
The easiest recovery to do. Now 0% against Kirby at 74.
KRuel again
Can
just
he
being
find
so
here?
patient in the neutral here.
Yeah, staying careful. I feel like Box is being a little more patient here too. Not recognizing the importance of this game 5, not quite just running it anymore.
Back air.
A great trade against the up
And you
tilt.
see
Wow,
the
what a
effect of
recovery.
that pressure on Box, but with his last double jump, he sneaks onto the ledge.
A really good recovery there from Box. Sort of thing you see from Kirby mains, but KRuel just calls him out
So
with the
many
fair.
times. How many times is he gonna find those forwarders off stage?
That's been his big weapon in getting these kills.
And I just want to again. I love the way KRuel uses the double jump in this matchup. It's like he's never cornered.
The Box has one of his signature combos, drops it. I think he meant to jump forward with a nair, accidentally jumps away. Now KRuel, okay, just runs in with a nair, finds that nair he had been missing earlier. Can't get the edgeguard though. KRuel is proving to be very difficult to edgeguard for Box. It can be a little tricky for Kirby because he is kind of slow vertically. And here's the DJC fair. This could be it. No, goes for the call out. I think
It actually wasn't even a DJC fair that time. He just did a full hop into a landing forward air.
Box just not able to take this stock. Yoshi living at 130%, desperately needs something. Instead,
What?
he gets turned around the up smash.
It doesn't kill. You want the horizontal hit when you connect with Yoshi's up smash.
Yeah,
That is
bad hit of the up smash.
by far the stronger of the two hits. Getting a parry but not reacting on time. Maybe wasn't quite expecting it there. And KRuel getting a little greedy, trying to go for like a full drift in back air. Box calling out that overshoot and ending up with an edgeguard situation that he capitalizes on with the forward smash. So he's not out of this yet. Taking to the center stage here to deal with the respawn invincibility. Just making KRuel play the
Finally
guessing
finding
game.
that edge guard. Now needs to build up a bunch of percent in a hurry because he's already at 100, and we've seen how good KRuel's edge guards have been. Yoshi, a very scary character to fight when you're at high percent, but he finds this dare. goes into that combo he's been doing again and again. Bach clearly an expert at it, and all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, KRuel's at 100% or 80% too.
I really do think
Percent is
Box maybe
even.
could have had a
He's
little bit more if
toxic
he ended it with a downer instead of a nair there, but I mean, he's found the
he's a
damage
nair.
he needs. Now he's
Nair
just going for these
guillotine.
nairs again.
Fox
KRuel,
has one combo, and he's going to do it regardless of where he is on the stage.
tilted into bagger, seal it out. All he needs is one more stock to take this game 5.
KRuel using his double jump, even though the armor is weak, it can be hard for Kirby to position an aerial properly, and he finds this fair. This could be a huge combo. Nice tech chase. The bear ends it early. Tries to go above Kirby.
Really, I'm
damage here,
really
but
feeling
it
it
doesn't
for
get
Box
hard.
that the aura of KRuel is so threatening when you're Kirby off stage trying to make
Oh,
it
yeah.
back. You never know when he's gonna just jump out there.
He's so aggressive against the recovering Kirby. Box desperately needs to take the stock. It can be so hard to make stuff happen against Yoshi as Kirby. You have a great defensive game, but it can be so hard to approach him.
The forwarder
KRuel
again.
just jumping all over the place, finds this DJC fair. That's gonna seal it. KRuel with a big comeback.
Yeah, he was so close to losing the set there in that game 4. It really looked like Box had him, but of course the forwarder is the name of the game. And I love the dynamic between these two playstyles, just how they interact. Like I said earlier, it really felt like KRuel was never cornered with the way he uses double jump, but then the way Box ignores the top plat. It's like there's no stage position at all when these two are playing neutral. They're just going at it all over the place. And KRuel, time and time again, just found those forward airs, found those dash attacks.
It almost felt like Melee or something. These guys just scrapping all over the place. You know, one guy hits the other, then the other guy just crouch cancels it or parries it or shields it, and then immediately turns around back with their own up tilt into their own combo. Both these guys just scrapping out back and forth constantly. I think the difference between the edge guarding was one big decisive factor here. Box never quite able to find those edge guards against KRuel. KRuel calling him out again and again, as we saw with those fairs off stage. Great performance. I'm sure Box is going to have to go and study this Yoshi matchup a bit as he gets ready for the rest of his matches. And KRuel, great work redeeming himself. Some great edge guards, great conversions there. Great match from both these guys. Any last words, Frey?
I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and say I hope that you enjoyed the 2 sets we had for you today. As things are starting to wrap up here with the Autumn Cup, we've got a little bit more content coming through and maybe a couple surprises in store. So I hope everybody stays tuned. Subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Twitter, and we'll see you guys very soon.
And happy Thanksgiving!